Hello, hello, hello. Your local alien is back with another Amberlyn Reed reaction. This time we have Korean, trying Korean rice cakes for the first time. All caps and exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I think it's 5 exclamation point. Yeah, 5 exclamation points. So, I am skipping over saying goodbye after 11 years and becoming a mermaid. Anyway, but it's not like it matters if I skip around on our GORL's videos because it's not like her videos are in order anyway. And sorry if the video is a little laggy. I'm trying to do a screen recorder, trying to see how well this works, and it might be lagging things up. If it gets too bad, I'll make sure not to do this again. But yeah, we got another mukbang from our GORL. She just can't get enough. She's really been pumping out these mukbangs lately. Her doing these 100 days of uploading really shows how often she actually does these. Because before, we'd get one like every couple of months. You know, it was still very noticeable that she was doing it a lot, but yeah. Now she's doing it like multiple in 1 week. It's insane. So you have to ask, is she just doing this because she thinks, oh, I need to have some sort of content every day? Or does she regularly do mukbangs, but just doesn't upload a bunch of them or uploads them months later? Who knows? So, let's just get into this video. Again, very sorry about any lag. I am going to watch this at 1.20 speed because honestly, I don't want to sit through the full 11 minutes 42 seconds of her trolling.
Hey guys! Okay, so if you guys
Hello,
situation,
Amberlyn
that's
Reed.
because
Situation,
right
5 seconds
so
in,
and
and already the
so
situation count is at 1.
I have been watching mukbangs for a very, very, very long time. It's been a large quantity of years here, and there has been
I don't like your earrings.
that have been a part of the mukbang community, and one of those foods was octopus, which I did try. It was off of camera, and I didn't care for it too much. I don't know if it's because it was cooked wrong or what it was, but it wasn't great, I'm gonna be honest.
Also, so, I don't know what
yes.
Korean rice cakes actually are. I have no idea. Like, oh, I don't know anything about Korean food.
And then other mukbangers are like, oh, this is tender, it's perfect. So yeah, I would try octopus again. That is not what I have today. So the other thing that I have seen.
Why are you bothering to make suspense? It's in the title.
The minute I saw them was rice cakes. No, not the rice cakes, the crunchy rice cakes that you're probably thinking. I didn't know what brand to get, but I got these off of Amazon. Whew, this is hot because you had to make it in the microwave. It was pretty easy. This is just the cheese.
I'm sure that's why you're eating it, because you can just put it in the microwave.
Rice cake. It was super easy to make, and I'm gonna try it on camera, okay? This is like a dream come true. They always look so great. So, here we go. Oh my gosh. It looks good.
What?
Like, I'll be honest. And it smells good. Although I will say,
it just looks like noodles.
The rice cakes didn't look as white as I thought they would. I wouldn't say they were see-through, because definitely not, but they weren't like a solid white color. So
she is trolling so hard.
They smell kind of spicy. I know they're not going to be spicy because. But
this is probably the lowest. So you can have spicy cheese, Amberlyn Reed.
From what I've been
you can edit that out.
And from what I can tell, These are made
But
out
this
of
is
rice,
probably the
obviously, and
smallest
they're supposed to be
portion
chewy.
size
So,
she's had
if you
all
guys love
week of
meat,
anything
you're gonna
she's
love
eaten.
rice. So, okay. If you hear piddle paddle, it's Twinkie, and everyone's home right now. So, all right, let's do this.
Hi, Ricky.
It's kind of sweet tasting. There's a little spice.
Why is she eating on top of a
And it's
game,
very chewy.
a board game? She's still doing this crap. I would do a smack count, but I
I
can't.
don't think there is one.
I'm not going to be able to stand editing that.
This is literally
I
so
won't
chewy.
be able to rewatch that on editing.
This is so good. To the average person, this will probably be too spicy for you. But on Amazon, if you want to just type that in,
No, I don't.
you can try it. I'm gonna try eating 2 at once.
Ooh, big challenge.
So chewy. What does it remind me of?
What?
It's kind of weird. I'm gonna be real, because the actual rice cake has no flavor at all.
Because it's like pasta or rice. Like, grains don't tend to have flavor of their own.
Rice cake,
That's why you put sauce and seasonings on
and
it.
then seasonings. I'm just so confused why the actual, like, if I was eating just plain rice cake with none of the sauce on it, I wouldn't like it.
Because it's grain. Like, that's like eating plain macaroni.
I have seen other people who have tried this and had this. They do say that every brand does taste different.
Yeah, I would imagine
I'm willing
so.
to try other brands, obviously.
I'm sure you're willing to try anything. The paint's coming off of her fingernails. That can be a good indicator of when she filmed this. So it'd be only a couple days after her vacation. Which means she's probably eating this after she got her wisdom tooth taken out.
You're not horrible. Okay.
Because it's soft food or whatever.
Ooh, it says the calories. Okay. Wow. 320 calories. 1,000 sodium.
I'd hate when she reads labels. 1,000 sodium. As if sodium is its own unit of measurement. 1,000 sodium. 10 fat. 16 fiber. 1,000 sodium. You don't seem too concerned about it, though. You're still eating it. Why don't you ever...
Welcome to my fridge.
Oh, jeez. You need to change the light. Why don't you ever get a drink before you sit down?
I feel like I am Shane Dawson or something. Diet A&Ws are so good, but...
She left that part in on purpose. Usually when she gets a drink, she edits it out. But she wanted to give us a full body shot, for one thing, for all the feeders out there. And two, she wanted us to know that she got it herself, so that we wouldn't say, oh, you had Becky get it, you had Ricky get it, Eric get it. She left that in completely on purpose for those two reasons. Also, what's... I don't know, she seems to think, oh, it's diet, it's healthy. I can't. Ugh. But she certainly doesn't seem concerned about the sodium in this meal. There's 1,000 sodium in this, and she's just fine with it. The calorie count isn't bad, though. Like, this is for the average person. They would have this and maybe something else on the side, maybe like some bread or something, maybe some meat, and that would be a full meal right there. But we all know she's gonna have something else after this. This is probably the smallest portion size that she's ever had for a mukbang. Um, and it's probably the smallest portion size she's gonna have all week. I mean, this is within the same week that she went to Lexington, so we all know how she ate there.
I prefer them when they're in the bottle.
I don't care.
My first drink of soda all day today, I've had nothing but water. So when I first get some carbs, this has no carbs, I meant to say carbonation. You can feel it. Your senses go tingling. Let me try one more.
Let me try one more. I am not doing a smack count for her out. That is something I am not doing. God, she does that on purpose because she never did that before. She started doing it in that trying mochi video, and now she just keeps doing it because she knows we don't like it. She knows it's annoying. She's just trying to troll us. And also, she keeps doing this. Oh, let me try one more. Let me try a little nipple. Oh, let me just have a little bit. Come on, we know you're gonna finish it all, Amberlynn Reed. You've shown evidence of yourself continuing to eat things that you don't even like. For instance, in a recent video, you tried to justify one of your lies of, oh, I don't like pizza by saying, oh, in this video I ate 3 slices of pizza, but I don't like pizza and I had to force myself to eat it. There, forcing yourself to eat something you don't like. Even going closer in the timeline, just in Lexington, you got a jar of brownie batter, and as you were eating it, you kept saying, it's not my jam, and you continued to eat it, okay? So don't act like, oh, I'm gonna just try a little bit more, but if I don't like it, I'm not gonna finish. We know you're gonna finish it, Amberlynn Reed. We know.
See, the flavor of that reminds me of something, and I can't pinpoint it.
Maybe pasta?
I've seen a lot of people eat this with ramen. They'll put rice cakes in their ramen, so the flavoring of whatever ramen they're having gets on the rice cakes, and it always looks so good. I think for me, love the texture. I love the texture. Chewy. It's the right type of chewy. It's not like a weird type of chewy because I am a texture
Weird
person. I
chewy.
think that's one of the reasons why bananas kind of freak me out. Rice pudding kind of freaks me out and things like that. But I think what is holding me back a little bit is the actual rice cake not having flavor. Because since it is so chewy, you have to like keep it in
It's
your mouth
not
for like
supposed
a little bit
to
longer
have
usual
flavor on
than
its
like
own.
the average bite of rice. So
Like, what are you
what is
expecting
happening
it to
is
taste like?
the
I've never
sauces
even
from
had
it
this. I don't even
are
know
kind of
exactly
like
what it is, but
leaving your mouth.
even I can tell it's
Because
not
you know how
meant
like
to have
when you're chewing,
flavor
you kind
of
of
its
just like
own. That's
naturally
why there's all that
subconsciously
sauce
swallow.
and
So as I'm
seasoning on it.
chewing, the flavors aren't like staying in my mouth. So I'm left with a plain rice cake towards the end of the bite, if that makes
There's
sense.
still
I'm
2 minutes
explaining things
left.
kind of bad, sorry.
2 minutes.
But for me, that's the best way to describe it. I don't know if I said before, but this is Korean, and it says that it's Korean made. I don't want anyone to like take offense to the fact that like it's just okay, because everyone's taste buds are different.
Nobody
I
in
love
Korea is
Korean
getting
food.
offended
I love
that
Chinese.
nobody in Korea is going to get offended that you said that their food is just okay. They're probably going to be offended that you're trying it anyway. If you tried my favorite food, I'd be offended because every time I had it, from then on, I'd be like, wow, Amberlynn Reed just gorged this down. Didn't even take time to let it settle. Every time I looked at it, I would think of that. You just ruin people's favorite things, Amberlynn Reed. That's why someone would take offense.
The snacks and the actual like meals, the dishes, like everything. So don't take it to heart. I think that's just my only issue is the rice cake not having like flavor. That's honestly the only problem. And rice doesn't really have flavor. So
There
the
you
fact that
go.
it's gone through a process to become a rice cake, I can understand why like there really isn't much
Yeah,
flavor.
it's not
So
supposed to have its own flavor.
if you guys know of a brand that you enjoy, just send me an Instagram DM because that's where I do most of my communications, if you will. You can always send me a tweet, but I don't always see those. But when it comes to DMs, I pretty much read every single one of those on Instagram, which is RARITYCAT, which you can go down below. All my information is linked in the description bar.
She's
So
trying
yeah, I
so
am going with
hard
this little taste test.
to sound like
Again, if
a
you guys want to
regular
try the exact thing
YouTuber.
I tried,
Oh, if you have any suggestions, leave them below.
I don't want to
Check the
mispronounce it.
little description box.
YOCOKKI cheese. So yeah, you can just literally type in rice cake on
Yeah, we can find it
on your phone. I'm sure
ourselves.
it'll pop up. So
Stop trying to
anyways,
stretch this
I hope you guys
out.
enjoyed this video, this little taste test, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Wait, hold on. Did you see did you see the very end? Her her face. Her face at the end did not look all that enthused. Basically, this was just yet another trolling video by our GORL, this time featuring Korean food because she just loves mukbang so much. How could she not have a Korean classic? She, I mean, this wasn't even like, it wasn't even really a mukbang. It was just her trying some food that she wanted to try and using it as an excuse for a video. And she just kept complaining about it not having flavor. She said so herself. Rice doesn't really usually have flavor. So why is it such a surprise to you that something made out of rice doesn't have its own flavor? Like, think, GORL. I mean, nobody complains that macaroni doesn't have its own flavor without cheese on it or tomato sauce or whatever. Nobody eats white rice and complains, oh, this doesn't have its own flavor without whatever seasoning or sauce on it. Like, what? Honestly, what was she expecting? This was just a troll video. This was a I don't care what you think. I don't care about my weight. I don't care about anything you say. I'm gonna continue to eat 1,000 sodium and go about my day right after I binged all through my Lexington trip. And her fingernails, the paint was tearing off in the way that now it's been a long time since I've worn nail polish, but it gets like that after I don't know, maybe like 3 days because it wasn't. There's still more than 50% on there, so it had to have been less than a week. But then it wasn't. It wasn't mostly on there, so it had to have been more than a day. So like 2 to 4 days since she applied it, and her nail polish was in full during the Lexington trip. So this video was recorded only about 3 days after the Lexington trip, and according to her weigh-in, she had her wisdom teeth out about that time, and because of that, she couldn't eat healthy or eat certain foods for a couple of days after that. So she complained, oh, I only got to eat mashed potatoes and ice cream. But I'm pretty sure this lines up with that. Okay, you try to confuse this with your timeline, but certain things tell us. Your nail polish, that's one. I mean, it couldn't have been like the same day she got back. It had to have been either right before she got her wisdom teeth out or right after. That's the only time. She didn't reapply her nail polish, I don't believe. So, hmm, I need to watch. I actually need to watch that wisdom tooth video because I need to check for consistency here. I need to see the state of her nail polish. I'm gonna watch an entire like 13-minute video just to see what her nail polish is like. You've done this to me, Amberlyn Reed. You and your lies have done this to me. But yeah, basically just another trolling video, another I have an excuse to eat and feed my feeders video. What else is new? She really does not care. She can't even pretend to care. She just does. She doesn't care about herself, her audience, her weight. She does not care at all. And, with her new highest weight, 572, I think, she doesn't have much time left to continue to not care. So, she wants to mukbang her way to the end. So be it. I mean, I don't know if I'll be with her along that journey, but